kids a different future as we are. Stewart Middle School being located just 15 minutes from Cabrini College, this situation alarmed us. With 70% of the students in Stewart on free or reduced lunch, most families already counted out a college education for these kids' futures. Beyond Basketball has a mission to show these students that a college education is available if they work hard enough. Beyond Basketball has worked together to put on a free clinic. The clinic is being held for a large group of 5th and 6th grade students from Stewart Middle School who will be accompanied by many parent volunteers. Students will be bused from Stewart Middle School to Cabrini's campus, where they will attend a day of team building, basketball-based activities. Cabrini College's motto for the student athletes is just that: you are a student before you may be an athlete. Beyond Basketball will stress the importance of schooling while in an exciting environment away from the conventional classroom. Student athletes at Cabrini College have eagerly volunteered their day in attendance so they may help inspire these students to obtain a higher education. In teaming with the admissions team and financial aid department, Beyond Basketball has set up actual tours for this group of Stewart Middle School students to go on, the same tour that they would receive from any incoming freshmen and their families. The financial aid department will also be there to answer any question the parent volunteers have about financial assistance available to them. To save Stewart Middle School and the students the cost of transportation, Cabrini College has generously offered to supply the bus to and from Stewart. To limit the environmental impact the stay may have, Stewart Middle School students will be bringing bagged lunches as well as reusable containers. We're also using one large bus to transport the kids to our campus, instead of smaller vans provided by Cabrini. While Stewart Middle School is just 15 minutes away from Cabrini College, the Drink team traveled to New Jersey where they did their project.
How would you feel if you were a child without direction and society has written you off as a criminal? What would you do if you were misunderstood and you weren't getting the help that you needed? The Cabrini College Sife team has made it a priority to assist youth that need guidance and mentoring in our community. We have partnered with the Lester A. Drank Behavioral Center in Hainesport, New Jersey, to determine the success of their 2 new correctional programs. The programs are the Family Crisis Intervention Unit and the Immediate Case Management Program. Drank is a nonprofit private organization that offers behavioral health services for juveniles, adults, and families. According to the Relative Rate Index for Burlington County, in Burlington County, New Jersey, for all minority youth, arrests are on the rise. Members of our Cabrini College Sife team has created an evaluation tool to help the Behavioral Center find out the effectiveness of their new programs. The programs are aimed to reduce minority arrests in Burlington County. Throughout the spring semester, our Sife team created a questionnaire that focuses on the variables Drank wanted to assess and measure in determining the success of their 2 programs. Difference for Drank has helped the community in social, environmental, and economic ways. Our Sife team has helped people. We helped reduce the crime rate in this county by offering minority youth rehabilitation programs instead. The community is a safer place because of this. In addition, Drank relies heavily on community donations, so we fundraise to ensure that the Behavioral Center stays open. Our Sife team helps out the planet. We've advertised with recyclable paper products, and we use Skype to talk to Drank representatives instead of driving to New Jersey. Our Sife team has helped the economy. We have kept minority youth out of the court systems, ultimately opening up career opportunities for them where they can pump money back into the economy. Now I'm going to pass the bar to India to discuss our Sife team's work with the Campbell's Let's Can Hunger Challenge.
Imagine waking up every morning not knowing where your next meal is coming from. The United States spends a grand total of $90 billion annually to go towards hunger-related issues. So when presented with the opportunity, the Cabrini College Sife team immediately accepted the Campbell's Let's Can Hunger Challenge. Our team diligently worked to educate ourselves and the community and increase the awareness of hunger issues. Our project raises awareness about the increasing epidemic, hunger. With this increase in knowledge, we mobilize ourselves and others to join Campbell's in their goal to collect the 1 million pounds of canned goods needed to bring immediate relief to those in desperate need of food. To educate ourselves and others, we held 4 days of service during the school year at Fill Abundance and developed a strong partnership with Fill Abundance, the Delaware Valley's largest hunger relief organization. To meet our goal of 5,000 pounds of canned goods, we reached out to the community through food drives, family and friends, and collected 7,763 cans, exceeding our goal by 55%. There are almost 1 million people in the Delaware Valley who face hunger every day. Their stories are as diverse as the 9 counties served by Philabundance. From children to seniors, families hit hard by the recession, and the increasing number of the working poor. Within the Philabundance service area, recent studies indicate a 35% annual increase since 2008 for those struggling to put food on the table. Philabundance was created in 1984 with the simple belief that no man, woman, or child should go hungry. Food poverty, the lack of access to nutritious, affordable food, is present in every community. Philabundance provides food to approximately 65,000 people per week through their direct services and network of 500 member agencies, including emergency food kitchens, food cupboards, senior centers, and more. Philabundance serves low-income residents at risk of hunger and malnutrition, of which 23% are children and 16% are senior citizens. These services are accessed by vulnerable populations, such as those with disabilities or suffering from mental illness, as well as families who are slipping through the hunger safety net. By collaborating with the food industry and others committed to ending hunger, Philabundance is able to make nutritious food available to those in need. Not only can we provide the much-needed urgent hunger relief, we can also break the cycle of poverty. Together, we have the power to end urgent hunger by providing lasting hunger relief, by empowering people. To meet the second phase of the Campbell's Challenge, Lasting Hunger Relief, we pledged the $500 received from Campbell's to the Cabrini College Sife team for exceeding the goal of 5,000 pounds of canned goods. The $500 has been pledged for the microlending project, Swazi's Crafts for Care. Swazi's Crafts for Care is another one of Cabrini College's Sife teams. This group developed a social business that will empower young people in Swaziland to break the cycle of poverty through the cycle of microlending. Now back to you, Devinder, to discuss microlending in greater depth.
Think about a time in your life when you were down in your luck, and you knew you wanted to do something, to make a change for the better, and all you had to go on was hope, and maybe someone to give you a little boost. Well, we at Cabrini College Sife are letting students be that hope for people living in developing nations. We are letting students be that someone that makes a difference. We are giving students the opportunity to do something extraordinary, to impact someone's life forever by organizing the Cabrini College Microfinance Team. The purpose of this on-campus organization is to channel funds to small businesses in developing countries through microloans, breaking the cycle of poverty, which results in long-term hunger relief, which is the second phase of the Campbell's Let's Can Hunger Challenge. Microlending refers to a loaning process which utilizes resources to provide small loans to individuals of developing countries who, for one, do not qualify for